Every once in a while you'll come across a show so truly insane, so warped it leaves you completely hooked. Behind Her Eyes is one of those shows. Steve Lightfoot's Netflix series starts as your typical erotic thriller, but as it peels back the layers of secrets surrounding its central trio, you'll be pulled into an ending literally no one could predict. Spoilers ahead for Behind Her Eyes ending. Based in the novel of the same name by Sarah Pinborough, Behind Her Eyes centers around single mother Louise Simona Brown. Louise is the perfect, sweet protagonist for a story about manipulative marriages. She's a loyal mom, and though she has a partying streak, she's ultimately more concerned with settling down with someone nice and starting her own normal, nuclear family. David, Tom Bateman, and Adele, Eve Hewson, aren't normal. Louise first enters their lives after she kisses David at a bar, believing that he's single. From there she becomes an unwilling third in their marriage. David can't, or won't, shake her at work, as he slowly uses his position as her new boss to get closer to the young woman. And as the series progresses, Louise comes to form a real friendship with David's soft-spoken wife. That marks the first of Behind Her Eyes' many twists. There's something wrong with Adele. From the first episode the series plants its quiet lie, showing David as he drugs his wife and theatrically returns the credit cards he's taken from her. The show does a good job of conning both Louise and the audience into believing that Adele is in an abusive relationship. David has seemingly been controlling every action of his wife's life, and whenever she fails to completely submit to him he frowns, brooding and threatening. But all of this is a lie. You ready for Behind Her Eyes' big twist? Adele was never an abused wife at all. Instead she was being possessed by the spirit of her former best friend as part of an endless cycle of manipulating David. Was that confusing? Let us explain. As Behind Her Eyes shows in flashbacks, Adele and David used to be friends with a man named Robert Aramayo. The three of them hung out on multiple occasions, but it was clear that it wasn't a conflict-free hang. Flashbacks often show Adele and David kissing or hugging while Rob watches enviously from the corner.